Okay. So my name's Esmeralda.
It's Ava, you know me, it's my channel. If you don't know me, welcome to my channel. So today we're doing a mukbang. I've never done mukbang on my channel before. Mukbang. However you want to pronounce it, mukbang. But we have like chicken and waffles here. And we have some quesadillas.
Yes.
To share.
What is this?
And it came with sour cream to dip in.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is syrup and
Oh good.
for the
Straws.
okay. Let's try to do like a thumbnail. Hold on. I always see like recordings of people doing these. Okay, ready?
Hold on.
Should I grab? Okay. Welcome to our TED Talk. We're talking about like random things.
And today we're going to talk about astrophysics. Astrophysics.
Let's talk about Mr. A lot to talk about.
Wow,
Like,
what about Mr.
he's crazy.
Is what that is.
I feel like we'll actually get in trouble for. Don't put that part in because, you know,
I can.
she actually got in trouble. Yeah, I just blocked his name out.
Yeah.
But in trouble for like making a joke about cheating, but it wasn't like it was obvious that it was sarcastic. They took it like hella serious. Yeah.
One time I got called into the principal's office and got asked
The quesadillas look super good.
Right? I got asked if my history teacher was saying like homophobic like jokes in class, and he was. And I was like,
What teacher was? What is this?
I don't know. Is it like mustard or something?
I'm over here trying to smell it, and the thing is not even open.
I think it's like sweet mustard for our chicken.
That was strong.
I've never had that come with this before.
Okay, let me see.
It's good, but I've never had that come with this before.
Chicken waffles go hard. Some people are like, "Oh, that's weird."
I don't know if you put.
We're eating in car style since we can't eat it. Truck style. I mean, we're eating in truck style since we can't eat it. Like
out there.
My dad would kill me if he see me eating with my hands, like with waffles, because he's huge on that stuff. Which is
What?
like I can't do anything. I can't even freaking
Eat a waffle.
use the restroom without him being like, "You're doing it wrong." I'm like, "Okay."
You're doing it wrong. I feel like my mom sometimes she just like says like really random things that she thinks that I should know. And just kind of like out of the blue, and she's like, "How do you not know that?" And I'm like, normal people don't know that. Only you know that.
Okay, waffles. 10 out of 10.
Look at how like pretty this is.
Try to do a cheese spread with it if you can.
Ooh.
I'll try to do it right now. Oh, they're stacked. Okay. Let's see if it actually does it. Oh no, mine won't.
Oh,
There's like a lot of veggies and stuff.
Oh.
Yours hit?
Ah, yeah.
Do you want to just bring up? I don't think my dad's gonna let me.
I don't know. Probably me neither. Because I'm like, I don't know. Oh yeah, guys, I almost got arrested the other day. Had some tea. Don't really want to get into that on the internet, but just know it's great that your girl is free and not in the train gang.
And then I got pulled over today for low-key speeding. I think he said that I was going 42 on a 30, but I think it was 35 because usually the roads down here are 35, like the slowest. They're only 25 if it's
I
like
thought
in
the
a
30
school.
was like in a residential, right? Like 25 in a school, 30 in a residential, 35 in like a normal road.
And this is like a normal road.
Yeah.
This is the first mukbang that we've done, so if we sound a little odd or like,
I don't know.
you can't really get into
it right away. You have to like feel natural.
I feel like, yeah, and then I also feel like people get very what's the word?
Offended.
Everybody gets offended.
It's so
by
offended.
everything. Yeah.
We can't spill the tea.
Yeah, I feel like everybody gets very offended on the internet, so it's harder to talk about subjects. Like, you can literally say hi, and they'll be like, "Wow, that's racist." Okay.
Wow, racist, homophobic, transphobic. Wow. Did you even like ask my gender? Like my.
I'm not gonna speak about it, but there's like, it's crazy.
I'm gonna just keep eating. about that subject.
We can do anything afterwards.
This is so good.
Let's go back on this quesadilla.
Oh, that sour cream hits hard.
Have you ever tried sour cream and rice? You have. What are your thoughts?
Delicious. A little bit of cheese too. That's real good. I love cheesy rice.
Have you tried? This is like a Hispanic thing, I think. That's good. This is
I grew up in like Hispanic houses at my friend's houses all the time, so
they do rice with bananas. Where's my banana at? They're in the back.
I know. Sometimes plantains too. We'll do like.
I love plantains. When they're like
fried,
made,
bro,
with white rice and black beans, like a Cuban. They go hard.
This is what I mean, bro.
Oh, let's talk about
See, this is what I mean. I'm like white, but like not white.
Let's talk about how we like came to know each other.
How we came to know each other. Yeah.
It's funny because we have a lot of friends that are
mutual friends for sure.
We have mutual friends for sure, but we never spoke until we got a class this year.
Yeah, I always thought you were really fucking pretty and like you seemed like cool, but we just like never had a chance to like hang out or like be in the same vicinity for long enough to have a conversation.
Yeah, we only see each other in the hallways, but
exactly,
we didn't have a class together at all. And it's funny because me and her have messed with the same guys. Like a lot of things, we're like personalities are very much alike.
Very much alike. Clothing styles, aesthetics, music a lot of the time. Boys, for sure, like down to the same people, bro. That's crazy.
It's really funny.
Soul sister. I was like my personality twin on my story, for sure.
Honestly, I think our likings are very, very much alike, for sure.
Very similar.
But we never spoke because we went to school since freshman year, and we didn't start talking till junior year.
It's okay, then now we fucking shit up.
So yeah. Okay. Let me try to eat because it's talking to Kevin.
I get full so easily.
You do?
Yeah. Woo. I'm like almost full already.
I told him. Kevin asked why not. Well, I already told my dad about the plans that I was gonna have today.
Yeah.
And my fam's like, my dad's really strict. So if I tell him one thing and I tell him another thing, he's probably gonna trip out.
Yeah, like how come you're adding stuff?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I thought the plan was to blah blah blah.
Yeah, my dad doesn't like me switching up my plans ever. He's very. I think that's how a lot of parents are.
Yeah.
Some of them, you'd be so surprised. Some of them are very lenient.
Yeah.
But with my fam, it's not like that.
I don't know. I think it just kind of depends. I feel like a lot of the time, like families who like had a lot of kids, like they don't care because like they've like been through a bunch of kids.
And since like my dad, I'm the only daughter. I'm the only kid he ever had.
I'm the only daughter too, so like they're very like, and I'm like the youngest one. My brother's like moved out, so they're very focused on me.
And you're also a girl.
Yeah.
God, I got syrup on that.
I swear to God, like the same stuff like they would let my brother do, like way earlier than like they're like you're not grown. Like how come like. I know, like, just because I look like a little girl, like, because I'm a girl and I don't look like a man, like, doesn't mean that, like, I'm not the same age he was, you know what I mean?
Like, I understand why they're God, I keep on getting syrup on my leg! I understand why they're more so strict, because people need to say, oh.
Well, like, people don't raise their sons to act, like, right around girls,
to be respectful,
to be respectful. They literally raise their sons to be the men that they protect their daughters from.
They teach the girls they teach the girls to be more like, it's like guys should already know they should have learned to be respectful, and girls
just get it shoveled in their face constantly. Yeah.
Are you done?
I'm just full right now.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna keep talking, but
I'll see you. I feel like, okay, for sure girls and guys don't get treated different, the same. But I understand why. Another reason. The other reason why is because, like, people get raped on a daily basis. Like, even from their own family members. You can't even trust your own family.
Bro, you can't.
And I understand why my dad's, like, strict about me going out with, like, guys and stuff. And I don't go out with guys. Like, if I do, it's, like, somebody that I'm actually, like, really cool with.
I have a lot of guy friends, and my mom understands because she was the same way. Like, my mom, like, surfed in high school and shit like that. She wasn't very, like, oh, like, shopping, like, let's go to the mall, like, hang out with the girls. She was more, like, let's, like, fuck shit up and, like, surf, you know what I mean? She's, like, more of, like, how I am.
She's rebel?
Yeah, for sure. And she just gets along with guys better. She understands, like, the girls, like, I don't know, just being weird as fuck. Girls are weird as fuck. And girls just, they just, I don't know, they'll act like everything is perfectly fine and then they'll kiss your ass. And then as soon as, like, something happens, they'll just, like, take everything that they learned about you, your entire friendship, and, like, just, like, tell everybody or, like, use it against you.
Girls are very jealous.
As fuck. And, like, they'll pin that shit up, bro. Like, a dude isn't gonna do that shit. A dude will just, like, not be friends with a dude he doesn't like. He's not gonna sit there, be friends,
and talk,
and, like, just to collect information because they're fucking weird.
What was I gonna say?
And that's the tea.
I'm trying to think. I feel like it's hard for me to try to, like, bring up something that's happened. Like I said, because the internet's the internet and everybody gets offended and everything gets sad and everybody's watching. Yeah. Oof. What else?
I feel like this light is hitting me.
Stephanie So. I love Stephanie So. And she talks, like, she makes story times.
Yeah.
You have a scary story time that you can tell them.
Me? Which one? I don't know, a lot of stuff happens to me.
What's the thing? Because, okay, Stephanie So, she always comes prepared and she starts talking about, like, random stuff that happened to her in the past or, like, scary stories.
Yeah.
And that's why I watch her, because she connects. Like, she's a mukbanger, if you want to look her up. And she connects with the audience and she actually tells stories.
Do you want to hear about the time that I saw a ghost? You can hear about that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was, like, maybe 4 years old, but I remember this, like, freaking so clearly. Like, this is, like, the only memory I remember from being that young, because I was just scared the shit out of me so much. And I remember I was sitting in my room, and the way my room was back then, like, it was lavender colored, and I had this, like, beige carpet, and it was kind of, like, puffy. And I was sitting there, and I was playing with building blocks, like the colored building blocks, like the wooden ones. And I remember I had, like, a formation that was, like, this, and it was, like, this. And I was putting another block like this, and I turned to my left. And the way that my room is set up, it's like I was looking towards the doorway, and outside my doorway there's a doorway directly across, and then to the left is the laundry room this way. And I look up, and I just had this, like, terrible feeling, and I look up and I just see a pair of legs walking towards my fucking laundry room, and no torso, anything attached to the top of it, just legs. Like, not even a person. I just froze, and I just went, and I was just like, because I didn't want it to notice me, if that makes any sense.
Did you feel like it was a dream?
No.
Like, you knew?
No, I knew. And I got scared, and I didn't want to tell my mom. Because, like, I don't know, like, I was, like, so scared of this thing. And, like, I don't know, like, I just didn't want it to notice me. I didn't want to make any noise. Did it just disappear? Yeah, I just, like, walked into the laundry room, and I never saw it after that. And then, like, 2 weeks later, I don't remember telling my mom, but my mom literally remembers me telling her about it.
For real?
Yeah.
You and your mom, didn't you say something about her having, or you having a dream, and then her, like, asking about the dream?
Oof, yeah, okay. My ex-boyfriend, I was with him for a long time. And for a long time after that, he wanted me back. And he would try, like, every now and again to, like, get back in my life or be my friend or do something like that. But for a few months at this point, around this, like, time frame, he hadn't, like, texted me or anything, and I thought, like, he finally had, like, given up, and I was like, thank God, right? then one night I go to my friend's house and I fall asleep. And that night I had a dream that we got back together. And like in the dream I'm agreeing to like be with him, and I seem happy on the outside, and then on the inside of my head I'm just yelling like, why the fuck are you doing this? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, say no. Like, you don't want to do this. Like, don't get back with him. Like, what are you doing? And then the next day I come home in the morning and it was like 10 a.m. and I walk into my mom's room and I said, I had the weirdest dream last night. And she goes, you got back with like insert name, like my ex, like that I had the dream about. And I was like, whoa. I was like, how did you...
And you didn't tell her anything about it.
And she was like, I had the same dream. She was like, you told me you were back together. And in my dream, I dreamt that I was standing next to him telling her that we got back together. And she didn't even, like, I didn't tell her my dream before she told me this. She just guessed it. And, like, told me that before anything. And I was like,
and she had, like, a dream?
Yes.
Saying that, like, oh, we got back together. And she was, like, totally like, what the heck, Ava? Like, what? Like, no. And then the next day, I go back over to that same friend's house. And guess who texts me for the first time in, like, 5 months? Ex-boyfriend.
The ex-boyfriend. Now that's some psychic shit right there. Like, that was the universe being like, wee woo, don't do it, don't do it.
Yeah, I feel like I don't usually believe in things like that, but it's so common.
There's no possible way for that to be a coincidence.
Horoscopes.
That is not a coincidence.
Do you think you would get back with him?
No. I really, really care about him as a friend.
But you could never get back.
But no.
He hurts you too much?
Yeah. That, and I just don't see him the same way anymore. It's been so long. And, like, we were, like, kids back then. And, like, we're just two different people now. I really care about him as a person. And I know he's such a sweet, kind person. But it's, like, I want the best for him. I just don't want the best for him with me.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. Like, I don't want to, like, own him in any way.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't usually get, like, paranormal experiences. Is the light right? Like, is it dim?
It's dim on you.
Okay. Well, I don't usually get, like, paranormal experiences. But I want to say it was last month. Whenever I was younger, I had one, like strange paranormal. I still don't remember. I don't want to say it was a dream. But it was a very odd experience. Now, let me just skip to, like, what happened to me a month ago. Okay. So, basically, I had just gone to sleep. I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I had randomly woken up. And my stepsister, she usually sleeps in my room with me. But I couldn't tell that she was in my room. And my room's pretty big. It's like a queen or king size bed. And I'm laying down, and I don't remember if I was laying on my back. And you know how, like, you usually get, what is the word? Sleep paralysis if you're laying on your back. They say that if you lay on your back, it causes you to get sleep paralysis. Yeah. And I had woken up, and I guess I was on my back, but I want to say that it was like the stage before hitting sleep paralysis. Like, everything was happening. That's Kevin. So I got up, and I'm kind of sitting, and the first thing that I see, and I told my dad about this, and he was like, what? It was like a black blob. And you know how, like, people talk about their sleep paralysis. They're like, oh, I seen a black blob, or I seen a black figure, or something trying to, like, eat me or something. Well, it was just a black blob. Like, I'd gotten up, and it was kind of like a wet consistency, and it was the weirdest thing ever. And, like, I looked again. It was at the end of my bed. I looked again, and then it was like, it was gone. And then I turned the light on really fast. That's right beside me. And my stepsister gets up, and she's just like, and then I was like, you're in here? She was like, yeah. And I had such a hard time going back to sleep. It was a really weird experience. And, like, I don't know. It was just super odd. I don't know what it was. I don't want to say that I was dreaming, though. For sure not dreaming.
That's crazy. That's scary.
Yeah.
Fuck. Ah.
I think Kevin took
I would be freaked out. I would need, like, therapy after that. For sure.
We're on the left side of you. And, like, you know how people say, like, they see blobs or something? Well, I seen a blob, but I wasn't stuck. Like, I could move perfectly fine. I didn't have a problem with moving at all. I'll send him a photo of where we're at. So don't take him on the left side of you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It was like, it was really scary. Like I said, do not know what it was. But it hasn't happened like since then. I don't know.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I had another experience like that when I was younger. That's the story I was talking about. But it wasn't. It was more like a black shape like this, and it was pretty big too. But it was far from me. Like it was like a field out, and you could see it like from far. I'm just gonna like cut it up a little bit, but basically like cut it short. Well, basically, I seen a black figure, another black figure.
Ooh.
I thought it was a dog. What do I do? Yes, dude! I regretted it so much. It turned around and it started walking towards me. I ran. I was not gonna stay for it because right whenever it turned around, I had like, you know when you can sense
that feeling.
My heart was like, and I was like, we're running. Yeah. I was not about to wait for it to come towards me because I did not know what it was.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no.
Bitch, you could have been marked by like a ghoul.
A ghoul?
A ghoul!
I was actually...
A ghoul!
It's really funny. You know how like BuzzFeed Unsolved?
Yeah,
they
the ghoul
always
boys.
say ghoul.
The ghoul boys.
Hello,
ghouls. Yeah, Shane goes, hello, ghouls.
He's super hyped.
I love him.
He reminds me of
He reminds me of me.
Shane, you know Shane Dawson's friend? What's his name?
Garrett.
He reminds me of Garrett.
He reminds me of Garrett for sure.
I feel like if they got together,
they'd be BFFs. They'd love to shop together, I think.
And they're both like into like scary stuff. Is Garrett?
I think
he's
Shane like
is
spooky.
Uh-huh.
They both give me like spooky vibes. Like they don't take it seriously. They just like find joy in it, I think.
What's his name doesn't at all. Like he's like very hyped all the time.
See, that's like Shane and Ryan.
Yeah.
Shane and Ryan are both very like, oh my god. Did you hear that?
They're hella hyped.
Ryan gets a little like feeling himself a little bit into investigation.
Ryan never gets scared.
Yes, he does. He used to. Ryan gets scared. Ryan is the one who gets scared.
I thought he wasn't.
No, he's the
Shane's boyfriend.
Shane's boyfriend?
Wait, who's Shane's boyfriend? Rylan?
No, I'm talking about like Shane and Shane, not like Shane Dawson, like Shane.
Oh
like,
my god! Are you talking about like
2 Shanes?
Like on BuzzFeed?
On BuzzFeed.
Hey, okay. If you where you at? Are you in your truck?
Yeah.
Okay, go to the back of your vehicle. When you get out, like we're in my vehicle. We like just finished eating.
Oh, where's y'all going?
Oh, well, we waited food.
Oh my god.
I see you. You can see? Okay. Alright, bye. Okay. Did you want to wrap it up here?
We can. Okay, guys.
I'm just gonna finish the chicken strip that I have. Anyway.
It's been a good time. I enjoyed my first mukbang with Esmeralda. I wouldn't have wanted to do it with anybody else.
If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. I also have a YouTube channel, so if you want to look at that,
I'll link it down below.
It's Esmeralda Hernandez. Anyway.
So you can go sub.
Bye.